How did you decide to ban Alex Jones?
What users want from us, and what we've always provided them, is a curated platform. We think that what the user wants is someone that does review these apps, someone that does review the podcast.
You're broadcasting on Twitter right now, I think, right?
Tucker Carlson has decided to interview Alex Jones on Twitter/X. And with that announcement, he has started a firestorm, which most people figured would happen, present party included. I even tweeted about it. I tweeted to Elon Musk under Tucker Carlson's tweet and essentially saying, will Elon even acknowledge this? And it got like 3,000 likes. It got a lot of traction. Elon has acknowledged it, to his credit. Now, this has been a pretty big criticism of Elon Musk when he's always touting Twitter/X to be this free speech platform. Everyone always brings up Alex Jones. If Alex Jones is not on the platform, you cannot call it this. So when Tucker Carlson announced that he was interviewing Alex Jones on Twitter, the internet started to light up. And it has been a very, very interesting few days with Elon Musk himself acknowledging that he is strongly considering bringing Alex Jones back. Now, if Alex Jones returns to Twitter, this will be a monumental win. It will be a monumental loss for cancel culture. The mainstream and the powers that be have done literally everything in their power to destroy Alex Jones.
Destroy the child.
They think that these strong men are weaker than they are because they have projected so hard that they think that men like Donald Trump are just going to cuddle up in a corner and cry.
Wrong.
Because these are the type of men that Hollywood and the mainstream have embraced, the weak-minded men. They think that Donald Trump is going to cry in a corner because they're making it hard.
You're wrong.
They think that Alex Jones is going to cry in a corner because they've made it hard.
I'm kind of retarded.
They think that Owen Schroyer is going to cry in a corner because they've made it hard. And the reality of it is strong men rise up in the toughest times. And Alex Jones and Donald Trump and Owen Schroyer, who was released from prison today, are an example that you are not going to defeat strong men. You're just not going to do it.
Might be familiar with him or know that he's been censored from everything. Seen some small clips from him in the memes, but they'll get to see a sit-down, in-depth, hour-and-a-half long interview with him to get a better idea of who Alex Jones really is. It has reignited pressure on Elon Musk to reinstate Alex Jones' account, who still remains banned, despite Elon, giving supposed blanket amnesty to 10 or 12,000 accounts. But then he famously said that Alex Jones not going to be allowed on the platform because he has a personal beef with Alex, because Elon has bought into what the mainstream media has said about what Alex Jones supposedly got banned for.
It does look like that Elon Musk is essentially going to turn it over to the people to vote. If he turns it over to a Twitter poll, I don't want to say for sure because the left will try everything they can, but any logical thinking person out there, especially if you turn it over to verified accounts, they're going to vote for Alex Jones to be returned and reinstated.
Think about how much letting Alex back on X would make the machine rage, Elon. It's time. And Elon responded saying, I will consider, in general, since this platform aspires to be the global town square, permanent bans should be extremely rare. Also, if he does say something false on this platform, then community notes will correct him, whereas that would not be the case elsewhere. Let's hold a poll. Should Alex Jones be unbanned on X? As you can see, 87% of the respondents said yes. And then Elon replied saying, I guess a lot of people want him unbanned.
For sure.
Jamie, put it up there. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Yeah.
That's it right there.
Congratulations.
Planets are aligned. I trend all the time. Hey, if you're such an absolutist on free speech, bring back Alex Jones. I understand that if he did that, the ADL and others would really be able to probably shut down Twitter. So I understand that he needs to go through a process before he does that.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
So like I said, it was a great interview, especially for those who don't know why he was actually banned from Twitter, which is most people, Elon Musk included, who thankfully now has been brought up to speed.
Obviously, this interview with Tucker Carlson has been a huge hit. I definitely recommend everybody go and check it out over on Twitter. Now we move to the video that got Alex Jones initially kicked off of Twitter. If he was doing this at like the dude's house, then I'd be like, yeah, that's too far, bro. Like, even if I can't stand these people, this is a public place.
Look at this right here. The guy that goes around policing and calling for censorship and then claims that Trump's wrong. There's no censorship of conservatives or patriots. You are incredibly shameful, man.
How are you doing, Alex?
You're just look at you. Look, you are literally an anti-American, anti-free speech coward. You're going to go down the history books at the Criminal News Network.
And to be clear, there's no physical confrontation here. All right. I don't even think Oliver Darcy asked him to leave, because I think Oliver Darcy was just trying to use this to get him removed from Twitter, because as they said, Oliver Darcy had a direct line to Jack Dorsey and that whole entire regime.
Look at those eyes, folks. If you want to see the eyes of a rat.
And he's right. He's right about the eyes. He's 100% right.
Trying to police the internet and try to shut people down. And then you think people are so stupid. On CNN a week later, you say no one's censoring anybody. No one's pushing for censoring. And then you say that Trump is the one attacking the press, but only doesn't stand up to your lies. Just look at this guy's eyes, man. That is who will rule your life. Him and people like Stelter. Policing it. He's the thought police. That is the thought police.
Beforehand, he worked for Reichstag.
He's even more evil looking in person.
Something to think about the decisions that you make.
All right.
Smiling like a possum that climbed out of the rear end of a dead cow.
You used that one several times.
That's what you look like.
You need to come up with something.
You look like a possum that got caught doing some really nasty stuff.
This is my whole thing. Was I always said this when I was building Geeks and Gamers and we were starting to grow. I was criticizing Star Wars a lot, especially the Disney Star Wars stuff. I was criticizing that a lot. And I upset a lot of people in the Star Wars YouTube community, and they all kind of made videos about me. They made accusations about me. They said these things. And I always said, like, you could say what you want about me, but at some point in time, we're going to cross paths and I will confront you. I'm not threatening. I'm simply saying I will walk up to you. I will politely shake your hand and I will ask you directly about the things that you said about me. And I've done that multiple times now. I've had one time it ended up, I had ultimate respect for the guy. Every other one, they were all soy boys. None of them would say anything to me. Some of them literally ran. Others were just in shock that I would come up to them. But this is the behavior of these people that say all this stuff online. And then when they're confronted in person, they have absolutely nothing.
I'm only trying to deplatform everywhere and celebrating it and then insulting my viewers a week later saying no one's doing it. How dumb do you think your viewers are?
I'm not doing an interview with you.
Exactly. There you go.
You're broadcasting on Twitter right now, I think, right?
We're going a lot of places.
Right.
You're broadcasting on Twitter right now, I think, right?
And I'm wondering if he asked if he was streaming to Twitter, what was called Periscope back then, just so he could call up his buddy Jack and let him know. That's why they banned him from Twitter. And if Elon Musk actually takes a real look at this, he's going to have to bring Alex Jones back immediately. And I think it's going to happen. I think that it's actually going to happen. The moral of this whole story with Alex Jones, if Alex Jones does get back on Twitter, and it's not just Twitter, but because Alex Jones he's already weathered the storm, all of the stuff that they put against him, and they're still going after him. What it shows is it's just like, it goes back to, if they can take Alex Jones down and get away with it, then we're all in trouble. You know, and that's because first they came for Alex Jones. That was kind of the thing that people reference. First they came for Alex Jones, then they came for everyone else. Well, if Alex Jones can make it through all of this and rise up again, which it appears that he is going to do, because I feel like Alex Jones is probably more popular now than he's ever been and more respected than he's ever been. And if he can break through here, get back on Twitter and really start to have his prominence out there again on one of the major social media platforms, it will signal that ultimately it doesn't matter how bad it gets. If you stay the course, you can get through it. And if Alex Jones can pull this off, it will be a massive win across the board.
Go yourself.
Like, the meltdown for Alex Jones coming back might be worse than the meltdown for Trump on Twitter. It might be.
Is that clear?
Because they have successfully demonized Alex Jones in the minds of these mentally ill people that don't do any research whatsoever. I'm not saying you have to like Alex Jones. I'm not saying you have to support him.
Permission to go Alex Jones.
I'm saying that he is not the evil person that the media has told you he is. He's just not.
I will eat my neighbors. But I was a focal point. I can now sit back like a Marine Corps drill sergeant and look at people surpassing what I ever did in their savageness.
So many people. We need you, though. You know, like we needed you to be out there saying the stuff that other people were afraid to say.
Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.